Hi Sir, just Amber here at Persephone's Tarot. Hope that you're very well. I thought that I'd use a different setup this time, as I couldn't be bothered to do any sort of get up and go look. So, yeah, it's just like one of those days for me. Ladies will know what I mean, probably. But yeah, I've gone ahead and pulled some cards for you for the how does he or she feel about me spread. Um, so yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. But before I do, I would like to say thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed and shown support and liked my videos and shared them even, or even left comments. I really, really appreciate all of your support. So thank you very much. So I have to say, I'm going to just kind of go in with no sort of order of importance. But I would say that the Nine of Swords came out like 3 times when I was shuffling. So I think the nine, and then it's turned up at the base of the deck when I was ready to cut. So yeah, it does look like this month. I have actually pulled the cards just from April the 24th until May, end of May 31st. So yeah, it looks like for this period, you will have a lot on your mind. You will be stressed out. You will be kind of taking a lot of ownership in situations and feeling like the world's on your shoulders, and maybe even feeling bad or guilty or regretful about certain things that have happened. But this really is just a card, or maybe things that you said as they are swords. But this really is a card of just like general worry. So this month you're going to be quite worried, and I did pull some other cards which suggested that from the base of the deck, it did suggest that there may be a concern about a family here. Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's you yourself, maybe you're in a marriage partnership and you're a bit concerned about, there's definitely you feeling quite protective over it, I think, and quite defensive over it. You could be quite let down. Maybe, you are in a, happy, well-established family setup that has now kind of come to a point where there's a massive change, almost a tower moment, but without, I would even say there could be some shock value here, but without the tower here, it does suggest that maybe this has been ongoing, that this is, yeah, something that you've been working through for possibly even the past 2 months, or up to 9 months even. So yeah, but the death card does let us know that this is not going to be forever, that there will be change and transformation. And the card that's come after that is the Six of Coins. So this is a positive card. I've got the King of Wands under that as well. So a lot of positive enthusiasm, kind of energy waiting there in the wings for you, with balance, fairness, justice even brought in. This could be justice through alimony, kind of court settlements and things like that. You will get, it looks like here, you will get what you deserve and what is rightly yours, or vice versa, however this, but yeah, justice is going to definitely be served, and money is going to have to be dished out, it looks like, possibly from an elder man in the family, especially where it relates to children. Absolutely, definitely. The King of Wands, if this is your partner you're seeing, or this is possibly you, to be honest, Sagittarius, yeah, you are kind of having to kind of maybe sit back and really evaluate the situation and see how things have maybe got to this point, what action you need to take next. You may be concerned about also like your pride and your reputation. Your ego could have been quite affected as well. The Nine of Swords would definitely show up, and the Death card will show up, where kind of the ego is being kind of reconstructed in some way, or going through a renewal of sorts, where what you thought you could really rely on, or where things just don't make sense, is where everything that you have believed and built your reality on maybe is no longer the case. And we do have the Five of Cups here as well, which just suggests that, yeah, there is some sort of heartbreak for you during this period. But I do actually see kind of a positive energy here. There is kind of a clearing of emotion. You are going to be getting over this. You will be renewed. It looks really positive for some reason, this card. I think because of all the blue. it's almost like you've got rid of what actually wasn't working and wasn't good for you. So what maybe you believed in before, as solid and as as much as you expected things to continue positively, there wasn't it wasn't built, I don't think, on the kind of honesty that you kind of expected. And if it's not honesty, then it's just the promises that were made or the expectations that you both had for the relationship or the family had. There's it wasn't built on some sort of honest ground. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get into the reading. We do have you showing up here again. You have shown up a few times so far with the Eight of Wands centrally. So you could feel like you are moving forward. And actually, you could be feeling quite enthusiastic at the moment. There could also be a lot of positive communication happening as well with you. You could be feeling quite forthright and, I think you really feel like there's a need for you to get things done and to remain positive and to keep things moving. And just the most important thing is not to stand still. And you just want to move forward and remain positive. And you could be, this is positive communication. So you could be talking to this person that you're involved with, trying to make them see that, it doesn't have to be this way. It could be like a lot more positive. We do have the Four of Swords here for your partner, clarified by the Three of Cups here. So this could be suggesting that that there is a third party involved possibly here, and your partner looks like they're not communicating with you. They're taking time out. Even they, I feel, are needing time to even recover from the devastation possibly that has been caused by maybe their infidelity or possibly even yours. I don't know, so yeah. It would suggest to me, though, that, they haven't actually, currently, they're not thinking about leaving. If anything, they are looking for love still. They are focused on the emotions in the situation, reuniting, being together, being part of a group, camaraderie, family, even, friends, so there is a close bond, I feel, that they do have with you and feel towards you. They may be hoping that you guys can overcome this as well, like there is some sort of victory here with this lady in the middle, or maybe you are their favorite. If they are seeing various people, it's like you are their favorite, and if anything, they feel like you have support of others as well. And that you're being vindicated, by family. So you have a lot of support from family. That's how they perceive it. Like you have a lot of support from the family that maybe they don't, or maybe it's just a case of you have the children, and the children would ever maybe find out about your partner's infidelity. They would definitely kind of take your side. Not like kids would take sides, and not like you'd really want to divulge everything, but there is this kind of, I think, feeling for them that they are kind of left out and aren't involved. But I think you're just trying to keep a brave face and just trying to be positive. Like you're really relying on your kind of Sagittarius virtues and like just being positive and thinking positive, acting positively, thinking of opportunities that are now available, looking on the bright side, thinking that this will happen for a reason and that my cup is still half full and not half empty. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and look at the past and see what's happened here. So in the past, we had the Eight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups for your partner. We've got the Prince of Cups for yourself. So in the past, you may have really cared about this person, felt quite romantic towards them. You may have even been the one more fighting for the relationship, or kind of making the effort in the relationship as well, because this is quite an active energy. This is someone who truly believes in love and follows their heart, even if there is a cost, and almost kind of fights for love. It's like they want to overcome difficulties in love, um, and this isn't really because, this is more because of their own kind of moral compass, I guess, when it comes to love, their own standards. And they could very much, I mean, you looks like you were still kind of maybe even slightly naive, I would say. There's a slight naivety to this card, where you believed in love so much, or maybe were so in love, and so optimistic possibly, that you kind of overcome every issue, and wanted to overcome every issue, like it's still going to work no matter what. Okay, we can still make it work anyway, there's still a way, you know. And you can see this guy here who's looking into the cup because he's so in love with love, and the horse is going in a complete different direction. He's not even focused on that. So yeah, it looks like he was very much head over heels, or just very committed, or again just very fixed on things working out. We do have your partner here with the Ace of Cups, so I think they definitely do care about you a lot, and definitely in the past had a lot of strong emotional feelings towards you. This could have been a fantastic friendship for them from their perspective. They may not have felt like they were good enough. They may have also felt like they had to leave a situation to be with you. So this could all be part of this too, Yes, it could be quite a complex situation. Maybe with this person. Yeah, maybe your family has been broken somewhere along the line. If it's not your family that's possibly going through this massive change, reconstruction, I would even say rejuvenation, even, it's someone else. But you're kind of putting on a very brave face in all of this. I think your partner really does care about you, though. Really, it's got strong feelings for you, and they want a new beginning with you, or they have in the past wanted a new beginning, and they've had to leave something to be with you. So there's been some sort of sacrifice made. And we have got the Hanged Man here in the near future, which does talk about sacrifice again. And the Strength card as well can talk about kind of having to sacrifice. So yeah, it looks like sacrifices have had to be made for this relationship to move forward, but you're still feeling very positive. And your partner, I think they do miss, maybe they just feel like they still have got to kind of work through this change. Basically, they can't just snap and then move into a new relationship and not deal with the loss of what they previously had. And they're still working through that. But they've gone from the Eight of Cups to the Four of Swords, which shows there is healing taking place. But they may be a bit quiet. And they may enjoy, they may really need to feel that bonding with you. That is really going to help them to move through this, if this is the case. This is just one particular way of reading this, by the way. It could be so many different ways you could read this, but I'm just going with my first, instincts. So, I'm going with the most obvious kind of possibilities. So the reading doesn't go on forever. We've got the World card here. At the base of the reading for your intentions. So this can mean an ending. We do have the Death card. I don't know if you want the situation to end, possibly, or if you don't want the situation to end, you want marriage, you want commitment from this person, you want the relationship to be established into maybe a kind of pattern, a holding pattern. You want to kind of solidify things and make a true commitment to this person. That's what you want. You want marriage. Ultimately, you want the ultimate commitment. And again, you're feeling very positive about it. You feel like the world is your oyster. There's so much possibilities, So and it looks like you could be dealing with a Scorpio. possibly as well, or a water sign. But I would say a Scorpio more so. So then we've got the Three of Swords, and the Star card for your partner's motivations, where they're coming from. They are coming from a broken heart. They are, I think they are definitely trying to move out of this energy. They are being propelled even, they may be even kind of running away from this energy, and focused on the Star card, focused on the future, what's going to happen next, what could happen next. So again, your partner does have a positive outlook on the situation. They do feel like things could get so much better, and that eventually there will be peace, and this is all going to be worth it in the end. Yeah, so they are feeling really quite positive about it. So that's great. So we've got the Strength card here for you, and how you envision the relationship progressing, or what your intentions are, where you want it to go. And we've got Strength here. So I don't know if you in some way want to dominate this person. I don't know why I got that. I've never got that before from this card, but maybe you want to kind of tame. I mean, she's even kind of connecting to higher energies here with her hands. So I don't know if you want to kind of put him under your spell in a sense, or you also want to be really virtuous as well. You want to kind of maybe be a guiding light in some way, and set an example, I feel, to this person. But this is also a card about sexuality and lust. So I think, you want this person all to yourself, and you want all of this person's passions, and you really want to be with this person very, very strongly. And sex, and that, I think it's not even just the sex in just the very mundane sense, but like that spiritual connection. You want to kind of really make love to this person, and truly consummate the relationship, like really have that passionate connection with this person. You feel like, I think that you feel that's, I mean, maybe that's where a lot of your strengths are, in the relationship, is the passion that you guys have, is the connection that you guys have as well. I mean, obviously on top of the commitment and everything else, but that could be a very strong component to the success of your relationship, and that's maybe how you see it as well. And Spirit will be, I mean, these are also placement cards for advice, not just confirmation. So it could also be, that you are being advised to remain positive as well, and to be prepared for a new beginning, and to really look at this as a new beginning. And it's understandable that when we go through these changes, you're going to have the Nine of Swords. I mean, it's just inevitable. It doesn't have to last forever, though. I do feel like it is passing, but this is just currently how you feel. So it would kind of explain a lot. So then we've got the Princess of Wands for your partner's intentions, and the Two of Swords to clarify that. So again, this does talk about someone wanting to try new things with a Sagittarius. They're very focused on you. Most definitely, they want to communicate with you. They love the time to spend together, the laughter that you have. And they're, again, very excited about a new beginning. The Two of Swords, to clarify it though, does talk about someone possibly cutting things out or blocking things out. So yeah, I feel like this could possibly be talking about this person cutting out heartbreak. I don't feel like they want you to see all of their pain as well. They want to remain positive with you, possibly. But this is also very much connected to a decision. They have made a decision to be with you, regardless of any emotional turmoil that they could be experiencing. They know that, in time, things will turn around. And there will be this new beginning, a new exciting beginning. That may, they do also see that it's going to be hard. There's going to be lessons learned, but they do feel like they are kind of freeing themselves as well. Their intention is to free themselves from the negative They kind of want to take the lessons and leave the crap. They kind of want to move forward now, and stop feeling guilty. Maybe they really want to kind of have a kind of mind over matter perspective, or it's probably one of the best way to explain it. But they're wanting to overcome their emotions basically, and not have their emotions dictate how they are responding to you and the situation. So again, if this is pertaining to, maybe this is someone that you have broke up with, and you are trying to remain positive, their intentions is to move forward and to try to forget about all the kind of pain. But again, this is someone who is blocking it. So there's not like there isn't the pain, or there isn't the regret, or there are these things, and it's like they're just like, do you know what, I just really want to, I know I've been shit, sorry for my language, but I know I've made a mistake. I want to, I just want to move on. And it is slightly immature as well, possibly, because then they could possibly just wanting to move on, just wanting to not have to deal with these lessons, and just move and try something new, just to get away from it all, and blocking out their emotions. And I guess in that case, you are being strong. You're not, you yourself are very balanced, and your intentions are to connect to your higher guidance, and to make decisions not based out of anger or knee-jerk reactions, but you're trying your best to make sure you make smart choices as you move forward. But I think it's all going to pan out anyway. There is some sort of divorce happening. I haven't seen the Justice card though, so it may not be that. It may just be something related to family that's causing you a lot of stress. With regards to this relationship, okay. So we've got the King of Pentacles for you in the near future. This is likely how you're going to be feeling: quite confident, sturdy, secure. You may be feeling generous, possibly. You may be feeling very proud and successful. This also represents a family man. So you could be feeling very much like you've achieved this solid kind of standing with regards to relationships, and in particular this relationship. So you could be feeling very good. And again, this is a really good money card. You're going to be feeling very financially secure as well. There'll be no issues with money if this is a divorce. From your perspective, there won't be any issues anyway. I'm not too sure about your partner or ex, maybe. So we've got the Hanged Man clarified by the Hierophant for the near future for your partner. So yeah, your partner is going to have to face some sort of comeuppance. I would even say possibly justice, even though this is not the Justice card. But this does talk about order, and it does talk about rules. And it does, for me, talk very much about kind of a judge energy. There was a time probably when these cards were made where it was the priest that was almost like the judge. They definitely were involved in politics. And that was very much dictated the law of the land. So for me, I'm kind of getting that vibe that they are having to face some sort of justice, or face the rules. They are going to have to learn these lessons. There's going to be no kind of way out. Any lessons that need to be learned, they do need to kind of learn them. This also talks about commitments as well, to a new order. There is a sacrifice here. And when I say new order, this could be like a new relationship, a new marriage, a new commitment. And then we've got the Hanged Man here, which does talk about having to see things from a whole new perspective. So yeah, even if this person wants to move forward fast, maybe with you or away from you or whatever, they're not really going to be able to just do that. They are going to have to really go through that. They are having to gain this new perspective. They are having to really see what they've lost. They are having to really see what they've gained, what's brought them here. And what they want for the future, and really kind of clarify that and gain that new perspective that they need. And I think there will be a commitment as well there for you guys from this person. So there's no need to stress, Sagittarius, if you are stressing. It looks like money's going to be good. There will be a commitment, I think, for this person, from this person, come the end of May. Or even not just commitment, I think maybe even you offer the commitment with the King of Pentacles here, offering the commitment, you know, as we see here in the image. So it could be that you feel like you're in a financial position to offer this person to come and live in, you know, move in with you, or vice versa, or something like that. And there could be stress around that, but maybe this is a big change, you know, maybe things are moving fast. It is a big change though. I think maybe you are moving in with someone or establishing a family or, you know, a home. Okay, so we've got long distance. So maybe you guys are separated. Maybe the Eight of Wands is talking about traveling, and the same as the Princess of Wands. There is some traveling maybe that's going to happen. Or maybe you're just feeling like your partner's emotionally distant. And maybe Spirit is saying, well, now you know why. He's, or she. It's definitely suffering from some sort of disappointment and heartbreak here. They're still remaining positive, but yeah, I feel like they've left something. And it's still kind of upsetting for whatever reason. And they could just be feeling guilty. You know, there could be no real cause for them to be feeling, you know, upset, but they may just feel guilty. Okay, let's pull a card for what your obstacles are. Yeah, the obstacle is the Ice King. This is about communication. This is like the King of Swords, really. So the obstacle here is that this person is a bit, you know, their emotions are, they are cut off at the moment. What brings you together is the obstacles, or what's going for you are the obstacles. So maybe it's the case of, you know, you guys working together that really brings about that bond and success in the relationship. You know, you guys recognizing the problems together, you guys figuring out what the best way forward is, what both of your wants and needs are, you know, with regards to the outcome of the situation. Like really tackling things together may really bring you together. Okay, then we've got True Gem here. So this could be relating to marriage. Again, a ring or an engagement ring, or just a commitment ring, you know, promise ring. It also talks about valuing what you have and having something special and rare. So we've got past love for what you're dealing with. So again, you could be dealing with someone that's dealing with past love issues, and that's what you're learning about. And this could also be your own energies as well. Maybe you are dealing with past love. Maybe this is really all a bit about you, you know, and you're having to deal with maybe a past memory, hopes, dreams, and that's what you're kind of learning about, how to kind of process maybe lessons learned and building new plans for the future, and kind of getting used to, well, not really getting used to, but learning how to kind of do that successfully. Then we've got the courting man. What they're learning is they're learning about, you know, how to, you know, persuade someone to be with them, how to put their best foot forward. What's that? Sorry. Yeah, how to put their best foot forward, how to be charming. Yeah, so they're learning about all those things. Again, this could be the person, if this is your ex-husband, or, you know, they are, and if this is courting man, they could be in court, quite literally, dealing with people in suits that maybe they're not used to, you know. Could be dealing with that. Then we've got communication here. So you're learning about communication, maybe learning how to, maybe if this person doesn't want to talk on the phone, maybe you're learning how to express yourself through text, maybe, or just developing different ways of communication, or just changing the way that you communicate. So maybe you're always the initiator, maybe you're learning to be more receptive, or learning to be a better listener, or things like that. So yeah, you're developing your communication with this person, and you may see them as well as having issues with communication, because this is about how you see them. And you may want them to communicate more with you, but as I said, they are deliberately holding themselves back currently, as they are healing, possibly from a third party situation. I don't know if this was you that this happened with, but they definitely want to move forward. We've then got the young female for how they see you. So they see you as very, very hot and fiery and very sexy, wearing mini skirts and not caring what anyone else thinks. Just having fun and celebrating who you are, and I guess being very, very sexy. That's how they see you. I'll pull a few more cards now from the Missing of Oracle, then you'll be free to go. Oh, I've got one card already. Okay, so we've got tribe, peace, and regeneration. Yes. And leg up. I'll pull one more. Then we've got exchanging gifts. This could be talking about working together to get through this. I'm not too sure if you'd really want to work with someone that maybe you're divorcing from, or if it is causing a breakup in the family home. But nevertheless, there is having to be kind of appreciative of what I think each other has brought to the table so far. And as hard as things may be, the truth of the matter is that we do learn a lot and we do gain a lot from relationships, even if it is hard lessons. They've still pushed us along on our journey to, be our greatest version. It's just how we respond to it. So, yeah. I think you are being represented here by the fairy, and you may have been released in some way from some sort of box. You could be giving back something that you no longer want as well. Yeah. Okay, so we've got peace here. So yeah, peace is definitely coming. If there is frustration at the moment, especially with Nine of Swords, peace is on its way. It definitely around springtime with the egg here. It is coming. It's almost like the dark. It's like the dark before the it's the darkest before the dawn kind of thing happening here. So yeah, things will definitely get better, and there will be regeneration. Things may not look the same as they did before though, but something new and quite beautiful will grow out of it. And we've got the tribe, which is relating to family again. So you could be moving in with someone, or you could be, as I initially kind of saw, maybe there's a breakup in the family home. But it is karmic. It kind of was, this is a very soulmate situation, and there's a lot of love here, like a lot of love between you guys, and just don't forget that throughout all of this, the love. Okay, so there is some sort of appreciation for what has been anyway, yeah. Okay, so we've got leg up. That's the last card. So it looks like it is talking about support. Maybe you're giving support, maybe you're receiving support. But definitely you are being advised to go ahead and accept it if it's offered, and know when you need it, and not to ignore that. And that will bring you a lot of peace. And you are here to help each other through this, or maybe you're helping your family through this. I mean, if you are breaking up, the obstacles would actually be, the fact that you're breaking up is actually making you both happy, because you don't want to be with each other because, of the heartbreak so far. Could also be that as well. So yeah, that's the end of the reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I truly, truly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next month. Take care. Thank you so much for your patience. Bye.